let's have a relook. For today, you can see that mixture is our topic here, and already we have gone through the topic of mixture. We came to know that mixture is further divided into two groups, and it is homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture, in which mixture can be classified. And if you go further, if you see homogeneous mixture, you can see that alloys and the solutions are the homogeneous mixture. Okay, and in this case, in homogeneous mixtures, the components are uniformly distributed. That is, there is evenly distribution of components. ठीक है, evenly distribution of components. It means that it means what? That the components are spread throughout in even way. Okay, एक बराबर से एक समता के साथ ये स्प्रेड होते हैं पूरे सोल्यूशन में या पूरे एलॉयज में. In case of heterogeneous mixtures, suspensions and the colloids are the examples of heterogeneous mixtures, and in this the components are non-uniformly distributed. So there is uneven, it is uneven distribution. Okay, in this case you will find that uneven distribution is there in the cases of heterogeneous mixtures. What actually is a mixture? We have gone through the definition of mixture. Also we have discussed about the mixture, that mixture is a combination of two or more elements or compounds, or you can say that it is combination of two or more pure substances, because we know that elements and compounds are the pure substances. So the mixture is a combination of two or more pure substances in which each pure substance is having the ability to retain its chemical property. ओके, तो हमने ये जाना कि मिक्सचर जो होते हैं वो कॉम्बिनेशन होते हैं प्योर सब्सटेंसेस के. हाँ, और प्योर सब्सटेंसेस जो होते हैं वो एलिमेंट्स और कंपाउंड्स को कहा जाता है, जो हम ऑलरेडी पढ़ चुके हैं. ठीक है, और मिक्सचर्स में जो एक खास बात होती है मिक्सचर और कंपाउंड्स में, वो ये कि कंपाउंड्स में जो उनकी जो कॉम्बिनेशन होता है उसमें केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज़ वो लूज कर देते हैं. दे डोंट शो द केमिकल प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ इंडिविजुअल कंपोनेंट, बट इन केस ऑफ मिक्सचर जो मिक्सचर के जो कंपोनेंट्स होते हैं वो अपनी आफ्टर द कॉम्बिनेशन ऑल्सो उनकी जो प्रॉपर्टीज़ होती हैं, जो केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज़ होती हैं कंपोनेंट्स की, वो रिटेन रह जाती हैं. दे डोंट लूज देयर प्रॉपर्टीज़, केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज़. ओके, सो अभी आज हम क्या पढ़ने वाले हैं? वी आर गोइंग टू सी द केमिकल properties of, we are going to learn chemical properties of mixture. Okay, we have seen what are the what is mixture, we have seen what are the different classifications of mixture. Now today we'll try to see chemical properties of mixture. Okay, so hello everyone, welcome to our chemistry classes. We are going through a series of sessions for the chapter Is Matter Around Us Pure? It is a class 9th chapter, CBSE board, and the session which is going on today is 13th number. So let us start with the chemical properties of mixture. Okay, so the very first property is about the mixture is that the components of mixture, okay, the components of mixture retain their properties. Okay, retain their chemical properties. उनकी जो chemical properties होती हैं वो उसे retain करके रखते हैं. chemical properties even after they combine. जब वो कंबाइन हो जाते हैं उसके बाद भी, या कंबाइन होते हैं या मिक्स हो जाते हैं, इवन आफ्टर दे मिक्स अप. Even after they mix up. Okay, then second property is what? That these mixtures, okay, they or you can say that the constituents of mixtures are not present in fixed proportions. Okay, so the constituents of mixture, the constituents of a mixture are not present in fixed proportions. as you see in cases of compounds, there you see that the components are present in fixed proportions by the masses of the constituents, right? But in this case it is not so. It's not necessary that the components are present always in fixed proportions or something like that. Okay, then what is the third property? The third property of the mixture is that most of the mixtures, okay, in this case most of the mixtures are heterogeneous in nature. Most of the mixtures are heterogeneous in nature. That is, non-uniformity is seen throughout their composition. Okay, most of the mixtures are heterogeneous in nature. You can see that only except this alloys and solutions, they are only the homogeneous mixtures. Otherwise, most of the cases you will see that every mixture is heterogeneous. Okay, except, you can write here, except for solutions. Okay, you can see that these are the solutions and alloys, you can write. So most of the cases in case of mixtures are heterogeneous in nature, that is uneven distribution of components, right? Then fourth property is what? The fourth property is that the components of mixture can be separated by you can say that by physical means. Okay, so you are able to separate them physically, right? So we can write that the components of mixture, उन्हें हम बहुत आसानी से सेपरेट कर सकते हैं उनके components को. तो the components of a mixture can be separated by physical means. Okay, and in this physical means, the separation which is used here are, there are many methods by which you can separate these mixtures. Okay, I mean the components of mixtures. So some of the examples I am giving you, like some of the processes which can be used to separate them are what? The separation methods are, like I am giving you the examples, not examples, the processes, like filtration. One of the way or one of the process is filtration. By filtering the things, you can just separate the constituents. Okay, then one more example is evaporation. Evaporation is one of the methods in which salt is taken out from the water, right? Formation of salt happens with the help of evaporation at sea coast areas. Okay, then you can see sublimation is one of the method. Okay, sublimation is, we are going to study about all these method, and or maybe you have studied. If not, I'm going to come up with another video for these methods. Okay, in that I will explain all the separation methods, right? So sublimation is one of the methods. Another method you can say is the distillation process. Okay, there is another method which is distillation process. Some other are example of magnet, as we have seen in case of sulfur and iron fillings. I have told you that with the help of magnet we can separate iron fillings from the sulfur, right? So these are some of the methods which can be used to separate the components of a mixture. Okay, now one more point we need to see in the case of mixture is what? Let us see. The second point, this was the fourth point. Now fifth point we can see is that in the mixture, the property of a mixture is what? That you can see that in cases of compounds, energy was either released or absorbed. जब compounds form होते हैं तो या तो energy release होती है या absorb होती है. लेकिन in case of mixtures, in cases of mixtures this type of thing not happens. Okay, it does not happen, or you can say that no energy is evolved or absorbed in case of mixture. So we can write no energy is evolved. Evolved means बाहर आती है, ठीक है. Released, evolved means released. No energy is released. Let me write the word released. So no energy is evolved or absorbed during the formation of, okay, during the formation of a mixture. Okay, understood? Then what else is there? One more thing we can say, that a change in state may take place in if the mixture is formed. Okay, so we can say that a mixture can take another state. For example, if we take the alloys, if we consider alloys, the state of the alloy changes to other form. Okay, so we can say that the state can change. Okay, we can write that a state, the state can change when mixture is formed. Okay, and one more point we can think of mixture is that there is no any fixed boiling or the melting point. Okay, so we can write that mixtures do not have definite, okay, or fixed. You can write definite or fixed, definite melting or boiling point. Okay, melting or boiling point. ठीक है, इनकी कोई फिक्स मेल्टिंग या बॉइलिंग पॉइंट नहीं होती है. ठीक है, and so with this we have completed the properties of, or you can say the characteristics of a mixture. Okay, let's have a revision of this, that what we have done in chemical properties of a mixture. That the very first point is what, that the components of mixture retain their chemical properties even after they combine with each other. Okay, even after they combine with each other. ठीक है, मतलब इनके जो कंपोनेंट्स होते हैं, उनकी जो प्रॉपर्टीज़ होती हैं, केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज़ होती है, उनमें कोई बदलाव नहीं आता है उनके मिक्सिंग अप होने के बाद भी, उनके मिक्सचर बनने के बाद भी. ठीक है, देन सेकेंड प्रॉपर्टी इज व्हाट, द कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट्स ऑफ अ मिक्सचर आर नॉट प्रेजेंट इन फिक्स्ड प्रोपोर्शन. ठीक है, मतलब कि जो भी उनके कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट्स होते हैं, द कंपोनेंट्स आर नॉट प्रेजेंट इन फिक्स्ड proportions. It is not necessary that they are having fixed amount or fixed quantity in their masses. Okay, then the third property of or the third characteristic or property of a mixture is what, that most of the mixtures are heterogeneous in nature except for the solutions and the alloys. It means what, that mostly the mixtures are or generally the mixtures are heterogeneous in nature. Only the solutions and the alloys, they show the homogeneous property. Then there is one more property which says that the components of mixture can be separated by any physical mean. ओके, जो भी एप्लीकेबल हो, इनमें से कोई भी अगर मेथड एप्लीकेबल होता है तो हम मिक्सचर्स के जो कंपोनेंट्स होते हैं उनको सेपरेट कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट इसमें जो सेपरेशन के मेथड्स हैं वो हैं फिल्ट्रेशन, इवेपोरेशन, सब्लिमेशन, डिस्टिलेशन बाय यूजिंग मैग्नेट्स. ठीक है, और जो अगली प्रॉपर्टी है वो है नो एनर्जी इज इवॉल्व्ड. Okay, there is no evolution of energy during the formation of a mixture, as well as there is no absorption of energy during the formation of mixture, whereas in case of compounds we were having a releasing and absorption of energy, right? Now in this case the state can change and when the mixture is formed, कभी कभी स्टेट जो होता है, जो फिजिकल स्टेट है कॉम्बिनेशन के बाद, वो चेंज हो जाता है. जस्ट लाइक वी कैन सी इन एग्जांपल्स ऑफ एलॉयज में जो ब्रास हम देखते हैं वो आफ्टर द मिक्सिंग वो चेंज लुक है. ओके, and mixtures do not have definite melting or boiling points. ठीक है, मिक्सचर्स आर नॉट हैविंग डेफिनेट मेल्टिंग एंड बॉइलिंग पॉइंट्स. अच्छा, ये वाले में क्या, जैसे ब्रास की जो बात हम कर रहे हैं, व्हेन आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट अ ब्रास, इट मीन्स व्हाट, ब्रास एक्चुअली इज एन अलॉय. ओके, ब्रास इज एन अलॉय and it is combination of what, brass is made up of what, it is combination of copper, okay, and zinc. ठीक है। जब हम इनको अलग अलग देखते हैं तो इनके जो लुक्स हैं, इनकी जो प्रॉपर्टीज़ हैं वो डिफरेंट है। जब ये कंबाइन होते हैं तो ये ब्रास बनाते हैं, और ब्रास बनाता है, और ब्रास बनने के बाद जो इनका स्टेट होता है वो डिफरेंट लुक में आ जाता है। अंडरस्टूड? ओके, so I'll be coming up with another video on alloys also. So in that case you will understand what are these alloys and how they are formed and what are the properties of alloys. Okay, so I hope you have understood the characteristics of or the properties of this mixture, and in the next session we'll come up with some of the questions one by one. Okay, thank you, bye bye.